Hey everybody, it's Steve here, and I'm back with another security-wise video for you. Today's topic is ransomware, and you're looking at my actual email inbox. I've segregated this one email here so that it's not all cluttered up, but as you can tell, it's to steve@thepurpledog.com, which is one of my really old websites from probably, 10, 15 years ago. And the subject line is Your Secret Life. So if we click on the email and open it up and we read the contents of the email, we will see some interesting things. Now, I am going to gray it out, but one of the things that really caught my attention with this particular email is this right here. Now, you can't see it because I've grayed it out, but that is actually one of my real passwords. All right, so let's analyze the verbiage of this email. It says, "Hi, dear user of thepurpledog.com. We have installed one rat software into you device." So we've got some broken English there already. A rat is a remote access Trojan. That is a very common way that hackers are able to access your machine. So that's pretty legit. For this moment, your email account is hacked. And it says, see the from address, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. And then it tells me that it knows my password. So at first, I was a little bit alarmed. I have downloaded all confidential information from your system, and I got some more evidence. And then it talks about the most interesting moment, and you could read this information here yourself. Obviously, if you're not guilty of what they're accusing you of, you have nothing to worry about. But interestingly enough, what they have written here may cause some people to go into a tailspin of panic. So let's continue. Let's see, I posted my virus on porn site, and then you installed it on your operating system. So we've got just a bunch of broken English here, and it tells how they were able to get the rat on the machine, which is a very legitimate scenario right here. So anyhow, here comes the ransom. We've collected all your contact information from social networks and email addresses, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. And you need to send us $800 in Bitcoin. And this is my Bitcoin wallet. And the threat that they're going to send the supposed embarrassing video to colleagues and friends. And henceforth, be more careful. So if you're in a situation where you are by chance guilty of what they're accusing you of and you're freaking out, you shouldn't. Let's start dissecting this email. I'm using Microsoft Outlook right here, and if you're in the message itself, you can actually go to File and Properties, and you can actually get the internet headers for the message. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click in here, I'm going to Control A for all, and I'm going to Control C for copy. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a tool here. I'm going to go to this website right here, and I'll zoom in on the URL so you can see it here. It's iptrackeronline.com/email-header-analysis-php. And this is a really cool tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste that header in there. If you're not good at reading email headers, this is going to dissect everything for you. And here we go. So as you can see, the copy and paste analysis says that the originating IP is this 184. And it originated Cox Communications in Rancho Santa Fe in the United States. So there's that IP address again. And you can kind of see the hops right here. And this is suspect right here. And then, of course, there's more information regarding the header analysis right here. Now, this is not an accurate map of the user. It's not like you can just go down to the street and show up at the guy's house. It doesn't work that way. But what we can do is we can call Cox. So, have we found our culprit? Sadly enough, the answer is probably no. We have found what we call a zombie, and that is a computer that has been taken over by the hackers. And they're doing all their dirty work from this particular IP address. So what we can do is we can call Cox Communications in Rancho Santa Fe, and we can alert them as to what's going on. And if they choose to take further action, it's up to them to do so. My guess is that this is not originating from the 184. This is somebody who's taken over this machine and is using it as a zombie to do their dirty work for them. So that's step one. But how do we truly know that this is a scam? Well, let's go back to our email and let's pay particular attention to the Bitcoin wallet. All we need to do is highlight the Bitcoin address and say copy. And we're going to open up our internet. We're going to do a Google search, and it is plain and simple. You paste in the Bitcoin address and take a look at what you find. Bitcoin abuse database. And if we go and we take a look at this stuff 22 hours ago, you can see that people have added to the database, and all of these people, 16 pages of these people, are getting the same email, and it says spammer. If you read through this stuff, you get a pretty good idea that it is spam. So that should put your mind at ease. One of the more concerning things is if you actually go to blockchain.com and you look at this particular Bitcoin address, this gives us an idea on how many people have fell for the scam. And this particular Bitcoin address, and I'm sure they're using many, many different ones, but this just happens to be the one that came to me. They got 20 transactions to the tune of 1.72 blah, blah, blah Bitcoin. So if we highlight this number right here, copy it, and then we find out how much Bitcoin is trading for today. Let me pull up my calculator. And we'll see how much money they've made. 6436.69, at least as of today's numbers, times so unfortunately we can guess, and this is obviously a guess, that this is a pretty profitable scam for these guys. And even though we can track their Bitcoin address, we have no idea who belongs to that Bitcoin address. So the next thing I want to do is call Cox Communications in Rancho Santa Fe. Anyhow, the intent of this video is really just to show you how you can quickly determine that the email is fraud. And, if you truly are a victim of what they're accusing you of here, there's a couple things that you can do rather quickly to make sure that you can just dismiss the email. Obviously, when you get an email where they tell you what your password is, that's a little concerning. That's the reason why I took extra special note on this one. I was able to ascertain that this username and password was involved in a hack that took place probably 8 or 9 years ago. And I guess the information was just sitting in a database somewhere until somebody bought it on the black market and decided to do something with it. And this is what they're doing with it. So anyhow, I hope this helps. Many, many more security videos to come. As I always mention, my name is Steve, and I do create videos about a lot of different content. And my content is all segregated by playlist. So if you're interested in my security videos, please subscribe to the channel and check the security playlists, because I also create a wide variety of videos about car stuff and cryptocurrency stuff and some other stuff as well. So watch the videos you like, skip over the videos you don't like, just like a channel on television. I got a lot of different shows, and I'm too lazy to create another YouTube channel. So hope you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.